why you should not be motivated to exercise. If you think about it, the problem with being motivated to exercise is not a logical problem. It doesn't make sense. You should not be motivated to go spend calories exercising. You're not motivated. Primarily, you're not running from something, you're not saving somebody else's life by exercising. So it's hard to get motivated. It's nearly impossible to get motivated. And so when I interview people who can regularly exercise, they tell me it's a part of their routine and their rhythm. It's just a natural part of who they are and their day. But what about the rest of us? Well, so what are some of the internal problems around not being motivated to exercise? Well, one of the internal problems is that it's easy to be motivated to do something else. Something else that, in a sense, competes with how important it is to exercise. So instead of exercising, you might have to go pick up your kids. Instead of exercising, you might have to make 3 quick phone calls. Instead of exercising, you stay on a call longer. Instead of exercising, you clean your house or your closet or your toilet. In essence, when you go to exercise, you're equally motivated to do something else, and you tell yourself at that moment, it's really easy, I'll just do this for a couple of minutes. And before you know it, that has created a great bit of distance from exercising. So you should, I don't believe, you should naturally be motivated to exercise. I believe you can condition yourself to be motivated, but to imagine that you are motivated and one day you're going to wake up and magically be motivated, it's just not true. And I understand that we all want to make exercising easier, because I don't know about you, but I can look in my past and say, man, if I would have done this, if I would have run that 5K or that marathon or entered that contest or ate better that year, or, well, that was a tough decade, I ate in the wrong way. You think about some of the lost opportunities that you had. And so now you want to double down. And you want to say, well, look, I want to at least be as healthy as I was at some other point in my life. And I know that's going to require some energy. But it's just not that easy to get motivated to exercise. And I know this might sound like a little bit of a bummer, and it might sound not super motivating, but I believe it's true. But here are some equally valid reasons why you should. One, it's proven that exercise elevates your mood. It makes you feel better. It just makes you feel better as a person. Now, I don't mean get a labor job, so you're maybe even exercising more, but there's something about exercising, something about experiencing your body, your physiology, and it's affecting your psychology, feeling your thinking. It releases a lot of chemicals in the brain. It elevates your mood. Not in the beginning, so you're not going to be attracted to it, but at the end, afterwards, you're just going to feel better. And when you exercise and you get a number of days in a row, that feels really good. So when you look back and you say, oh, I've done this for 2 weeks or 2 months or 2 years or whatever the case may be, that feels really good. So it instantly elevates your mood. There's a sense of pride in what you have accomplished for yourself in terms of consistency. We love, as humans and our brains, we love consistency. The other reason is that as a healthier person, you're probably going to find yourself having healthier relationships. And here's what I mean. If you're more chill and your mood is better and somebody's having a bad day, you're probably going to be a little bit more accepting, accommodating, and empathetic to how they're feeling. Right? Where if you're in a bad mood, you've had a bad day, you skipped your workout, you got caught up in all these other urgent and important activities, and you didn't do anything for yourself, you can think about your psychology at the moment. It mirrors your physiology, just kind of all over the place, and you don't have a lot of space for other people. So it elevates your mood, the consistency, it enhances your relationships. And another one that I love is that it's going to allow you to be the healthiest the longest. Whatever decade you're in. Your 20s, you're going into your 30s. Your 30s going into your 40s. 40s going to 50s. 60s going to 70s. 70s going to 80s. 80s going into 90s. You are not as young as you were yesterday. So tomorrow you will inherit the body that you built for yourself today. So if you want to be able to live the life that you want to live and have the freedom you want to have, there is no price on your health. Another reason that you should exercise, even if you're not motivated, is that I believe they're going to continue to research and continue to find via hard, concrete science that exercise and learning about how to feel your body as a meditation. Oh, here are my arms. This whole brain-body, body-mind connection. These neural pathways that you build when you exercise. I think they are going to find that one of the best things you can do for your brain to fight Alzheimer's, to fight dementia, to fight all mental and different types of illnesses that could be available to your brain and your physiology, but really your brain. Neuroscience is going to find that exercise is deemed the #1 way to keep a fit brain. So while I don't believe you need to be motivated, and I think it's illogical to believe you should be motivated to exercise, I think embracing the real reasons why you need to move don't need to be motivation in and of themselves, but you do need to remind yourself that this is for your health, and you would pay anything to get it back if you lost it. So take it seriously now. So if you like this, check out DominicSessa.com, check out my YouTube, check out my Instagram, and if you're not on my newsletter, sign up.